Hi, in this tutorial I will cover the functions and tools for creating annotations in Voyager. This tutorial utilizes the 3D dual scene project, created by Louise Tharandt. To create an annotation, we first need to go to Annotations in the taskbar. Then we need to select a model to add annotations to. In this case, I chose the main model dual scene in 2017. As you can see, some have already been added, and I will be adding a new one. First, we click on Create. Then you can add an annotation anywhere on the model. You shouldn't remain in the Create mode, as this will keep creating new annotations whenever you click on a model in the Explorer window. If you think your annotation is in the wrong spot, click on Move, and you can adjust the position of the selected annotation by clicking anywhere on the model. If you accidentally added an annotation, or you no longer need a certain annotation, select the annotation on the left and then click Delete. The Select mode allows you to safely interact with the model without creating or moving or deleting annotations. Now that we've added some annotations, let's look at the settings. There are 3 different annotation styles. The standard style is for a short annotation title pointing to a specific location on the model. The circle annotation does not have a line or text, but you can click on it to reveal extended info, including text, an image, and a read more link to an article. The third option is extended. It looks like a standard annotation in that it will always show the title, but here you can, as with circle annotations, add extra text, images, audio, and a link to an article. Using Scale, you can adjust the length of a line, depending on its size compared to the model. Making it bigger or smaller can improve visitors' experience. Offset adjusts the space between the annotation line and its point on the model. The last setting in the visual category is Color. Adjusting the RGB, HSL, or the hex code, you can change the color, which can be helpful for visually differentiating between different topics. In this case, we wanted to match the other existing annotations, and for that the hex code is 00CC99. To add an image, first make sure you added the image to the Media tab. Then just drag the file from the Media tab into the bar here. Keep in mind that this only works on circle and extended annotations. After adding the image, 2 new fields appear. Credit, to add the credits for the image, and an alternative text for screen readers. To add audio, create an audio element using the audio task. See the tutorial on the scene element settings on how to do that, and select the audio file from the drop-down list here. It will add the audio into the annotation. Marker is only used for the circle style annotations. You can add numbers, letters, short words, or even emojis. The language is set in English, as this is the language that is set as the main one in the Collection tab here. To make it multilingual, you can add different languages to a single annotation. This will be covered in a dedicated tutorial on multilingual editions. Unlike circle annotations, standard and extended annotations need a title. Under the title we can add the lead. With circle and extended annotations, the lead adds more info to the annotation, which will show when visitors click on it. I have some text prepared, but right now the limit is 150 words because we've added an image. You can see here, in the circle annotation, which does not have an image or an audio attached, the lead can be up to 200 words. In that case, the entire text that I've prepared is entered. Okay, now that we have a finished annotation for this edition, let's see how the tags work. Tags allow you to create annotation subgroups. These can be thematic, linked to a particular model, in this case, or for a tour. For this project, the scene has 3 tags that group together each of the models with their annotation set. To add a tag, simply write the text in this bar. In this case, we want to add it to the 2017 tag collection. If you want to add multiple tags, make sure to separate the individual tag titles with a comma. 2017. Let's add a new one. 2018. You'll see it appear here. If you want to reorder these manually, for example, put the 2018 behind 2017, select VScene, open the settings, and look for the header Viewer. Under Tags, Sorted, enter the exact names of the tags in the order that you wish for them to appear in the button group. Again, make sure that the individual tags are separated by commas. Now we've switched around these 2 annotations. Also make sure that the tag name spelling is exactly the same when assigning tags to annotations and models. Going back to the annotation, once you've added articles to your edition, you can link them in the annotation by picking one from the drop-down list here. Linking an article will create a Read More button under the lead text. Every annotation can also have its own set viewpoint. When the annotation is clicked on by the user, the camera will move to a predefined viewing spot. To do this, adjust the viewer's camera to the best vantage point for that area on the model. Then capture the state by clicking Save in the task window. If I move away and click View, it will move to this view. If you want to enable annotations by default when the page loads, as is the case with this edition, you turn on the annotation icon in the Explorer window. If you have tags, you can choose which tag you want to be visible and use the Capture task to save this as a default scene state configuration. If you want to make sure that only one set of annotations can be viewed at a time, which is useful if you have annotations connected to a specific model, as is the case for this project, go to VScene, Settings, and find the setting under Viewer, Radio. In this case, it's already turned on. This means you can only see the annotations and the models that have the same tags. If I turn it off and click on a different tag, it will simply overlay on top of the other model. If I turn it on, I will have broken the program. Turning it on again ensures that different models are turned on with different annotations. Thank you for watching, and this was a tutorial on annotations. See you in the next tutorial.